You're watching Fox 10 Arizona Morning with Ron Hoon, Rick D'Amico, Alexis Del Chiaro, Andrea Robinson, and Corey McCloskey in HD. Coming up.
Liposuction's been on the market for years, but there is a new procedure that works to slim you down, kind of give you that shape you always wanted. We'll tell you about it coming up after the break.
Hi. Liposuction has been around for many years, you know, and it's like journalism. I mean, the results are fine. You just don't want to watch them doing it.
I know. It's definitely hard to watch.
But men and women have been undergoing these procedures in efforts to get rid of unwanted fat that they apparently either unwilling to or have not been successful in other ways.
A lot of times people have tried diet and exercise and there's still that extra that they just can't get rid of. Well, now a newer technology is surpassing what traditional liposuction could do in the past. It's called Vaser high definition liposculpture. It's been done for many years in South America. They're kind of like, they kind of are the forerunners of the plastic surgery world, you know?
Sure. If you ever walk down the beach in Brazil, you know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Well, one doctor here in the Valley has perfected this brand new procedure, and he's doing it for his patients. Take a look.
Lana Corday is getting marked for one of the newest forms of cosmetic surgery.
The top of your abdomen is now going to be up here. All right, as opposed to here.
Dr. Daniel Shapiro of Paradise Valley is the only doctor currently performing Vaser high-definition liposculpture in the Valley.
What this does is release the skin essentially from the underlying tissue and allow it to shrink wrap so it contracts all the way around the body. So now you're seeing a tighter contour around, a tighter covering around a contour that you construct. The next part of it is to anatomically liquefy the fat both in a superficial and deep layer to highlight contours.
The results quite remarkable, unlike what was able to be done with traditional liposuction.
Standard liposuction essentially removes volume, leaving you generally with the same shape that you had before. Maybe in some areas we can give you a little bit better contour.
Dr. Shapiro says with traditional lipo, limitations such as genetics and skin elasticity can hinder results.
If somebody has moderate skin laxity, we generally don't want to do the liposuction, or be very, very conservative with it because we want that nice contraction.
With Vaser technology, he's able to tighten a patient's skin and melt fat in order to get a long, lean look that so many of us strive for.
We're creating shape now. We are elongating waist. I can give somebody a six-pack abdomen. I can take someone's fat and inject it into now like chiseled pecs. And in women and in some men, you can actually take the fat and put it into the rear end to give a really great rear end.
Dr. Shapiro recommends patients be within 30 pounds of their target weight, good to moderate skin quality, and is motivated to continue to maintain their shape after by eating well and exercising. As for Lana, she's a perfect candidate.
I'm 49, about to turn 50 this year, and lost 30 pounds last year, kept it all off, and thought, okay, I'm doing the exercise, I'm doing the working out and stuff, and it's just not toning.
Her goal, like most women,
I'd like to look like I was 20-something again. Not that that's all going to happen, although he says I'm going to exceed the expectations, so I'm going to be excited about that. But I wanted to lengthen my waist. I wanted to be able to have a more youthful appearance, so that I could be in summer clothes and things like that.
What I'll do is elongate her waist and give her a very, very small waist, which is going to accentuate curves that she has. I'm also going to define the abdominal wall and give her that kind of bikini abdomen that you see with the nice shadows that looks very sexy, things that I didn't know how to do before.
I'm in sales and marketing, and I know that, you know, the first thing that people see is your confidence, and no matter what product you're selling, the first thing they're buying is you. So I wanted my self-confidence back, and I think this is going to help with everything, with losing the weight and being able to do this high-def Vaser technology. It's going to be awesome.
Okay, so Lana is having surgery at the end of the month, And we're hoping that once she's all done with surgery and recovered and everything, that we can get some after shots of her.
How much does this cost?
Well, it ranges anywhere from about $4,500 on up to $12,000. I know, very expensive. It just all depends on what the patient wants, what they have done with it, and all of that. So it's a little bit more in-depth than a traditional liposuction. It's definitely more, the doctor said it's more artistic. And he said when he learned how to do it, they literally looked at books, and really it was like an art form more than it was medical. It's definitely like to the eye is how they learn how to do it. So.
And it's not covered with insurance, right?
Of course not, no. So you can learn more about Vaser high definition liposculpture and contact Dr. Shapiro by going to our website. We've got both of his websites linked up there at myfoxphoenix.com.